Hello everyone, welcome back to Ogre Battle 64. Between episodes I did some training, we gained 2 elemental Pedras. We now have 5, only missing 1 more and I ran out of money to go get it. But we are very well organized here. Bunch of units got their gear upgraded, and Kaylin has herself a skeleton now who is level 16, much stronger than the previous one. She is now the most powerful unit we have, other than Slappy. I think from here on out we can just say other than Slappy about everything. But you can see here the Pumpkinhead is the reason why. He's level 23. Very, very high up there, whereas the rest of the party, or the rest of the unit, is about in the 15 range. Seems 15 to 16 is our lowest. And again, throwing Slappy out, our highest is 14. Oh, I guess that's our lowest. All right, that makes sense. So we have some parity. If the weakest is 14, the most powerful is 16. We are okay. And hopefully we will get to see more units in action as we go after Fair Heights. Scene 21, the Eastern Orthodox Church. And there's probably going to be a weird edit in here toward the end because I'm recording this on a Sunday afternoon right before streaming Sundays, so I'm probably going to have to stop recording after a bit and do streaming Sundays. From what I've heard from the scout, the Central Division is waiting for us. The Eastern Orthodox Church has fallen to the Central Division. To Lotus? No, I didn't say that. The followers of both would not fall to Lotus that easily. But since the Eastern Orthodox isn't resistant, the Central Division has just waltzed into the Eastern region. Well, yes, we are doing the same thing. Yeah, but I don't understand why the Eastern Orthodox Church isn't fighting back. It is odd indeed. We have no choice but to move onward, though. Now this is our plan. Let's get started. We will strike from Dibnoe in the south. Our destination is Castle Grant, located a day and a half north of Dibnoe. We must take this castle. Our intelligence indicates the troops are heavily armed. It will take a significant time to break through their defenses. Oh, great. Yeah, I'll definitely have to stop at some point then if this is a long battle. The narrowness of this area will make avoiding them next to impossible. We must clear this area of all enemy troops to reach Castle Grant. This gives them an advantage. We must be prudent and devise a good plan. All right. So, clearly the first thing I need to do is hit that first city. We will figure out what's going on in the city to the northwest, and if I need it. If I don't need it, I'll probably move Slappy up to that city, and then drop a unit back, and then send the Vanguard along the road. If I do need that city to the northwest, we'll deal with that when we get there. Actually, now that I'm looking at the map, I think I'm going to ignore that city on the west. I'm just going to go up the gut, which the last time I did it turned out to be bad, but if we go carefully this time, and not just run the entire Vanguard north, everything should be fine. We'll just go one city at a time, and if we see... We'll send scouts out before hitting each city. That should work. Hugo, why was I summoned to this meeting? Why today? Do I get a special assignment? Am I right? Oh, come on, Hugo, tell me. Let me have my own unit back instead of being under that bastard Aethel. Why are you all excited? No, it's nothing like that. You're barely another soldier for us. Oh, we have a visitor, though, who says she knows you very well. She should be here soon. Leia! Oh, Leia reacted like her ears just split. Well, hello there. Hey, baby. You, Oh, she is cute. There you are, Leia! Meredia? Why are you? I can't believe you really joined the Revolutionary Army! Your father is worried about you. Why don't you come home? You came all the way to tell me that? Of course not! I was asked to deliver a message to the Revolutionary Army. Well, their commander is sitting right here. What do you need? Are you Slappy? My name is Meridia. Ah, she did a little winky blank. I came from the north to deliver a message from Count Sylvis, Lord of Argent. Though they are few in number, there are two people in the central. There are two people who support the revolution. That's it. The other million don't, but you just keep going. We cannot publicly act, but we are willing to support you as much as possible. I ought to have gone directly to Sir Frederick, but under these circumstances, this was the best we could do. I'm terribly sorry. But would you mind telling Sir Frederick about our intentions? Sure, if you would tell me if you'd be down for having a cheeseburger with me. That is not a problem at all. Be rest assured that we will. But isn't that great news, Slappy? Count Sylvis. Wait a moment. You noticed! Yes, Count Sylvis is indeed Leia's father. He loves his daughter very much, but she ran away and joined the army. It wouldn't hurt to say hi to him once in a while. No, I'm not going back, you hear me? I'm not going home, period. That was probably a bad bluff. Neither of us figured you'd listen to us. Then what? Please take good care of Leia, Slappy. Teehee. Oh, she's cute. Oh, I fall for giggles. And I want to ask one more favor. May I join your battalion? I'm kind of worried about Leia too. Teehee. Of course, hell yeah. Join our battalion. Welcome, Meridia. Try to get along with Leia, okay? No problem. We've known each other a long time. Okay. So, sirens are very powerful. I believe they are advanced sorceresses. So there are many good places she can fit in the battalion. I'm going to take a look at that right quick here while we have a second to breathe so I can get a hold of what her... Oh, she's only level 14. She's pretty far down the list. Pretty strong, though. Lots of... That's some very high magic defense she's got going on. Let's see. Can I equip you with anything better? Doesn't appear so. But if she's in the back, she hits an area magic attack twice per turn. So let's see where Leia's unit is. I think she's under Aethel. There she is. Oh, she is under Aethel, but I like Aethel's unit balanced the way it is. She's probably really high in... No, she's... Oh, she's leaning toward the evil side. Well, that makes sense. Lots of ideas. We can't touch Q Shaman's unit because he's too strong. Too morally sound, rather. This seems pretty good, because Janice isn't really all that strong, and Sin was just upgraded to Freya, so that's... Which is an advanced Valkyrie, so... Yeah, let's add her there. So we'll just make that quick swap. That technically lowers the level of Sin's unit, but it will strengthen her as a result. And we just need to make sure that we can mess around with her items. Her items are fine. Okay, let's resort the units. And does that mean she's going to get to attack today? It does not. She is still on the bench. Okay. But that's alright. Meridia will have plenty of time to fight eventually. So we are going to now proceed. Once I scout a little bit. Got Marlowe here. He has no items. Oof. Come on, man. I hate that combo. It's so much offense. Alright. Well, hate to do this, but the enemy is too strong right now. Yeah, they're in the 20s. Like, our units are very weak compared to the enemy right now. We definitely need to... Let's see, that's going to be Caitlin City. We definitely need to start getting levels up for everybody, because all of my people... Remember, our weakest team is around the 14s, and their frontliners are around the 20s, and that is a bad thing. So we're going to dispatch. Oh, here they come. All right, change of plans, everybody. Change of plans. Everybody head back to base. You too, Slappy. Actually, Slappy, why don't you walk a little bit behind the stronghold, and we'll get everybody else dispatched, as we have before. We'll weather the initial storm, and then we will go from there. And it's the only thing we can do. I just worry that we're going to get the shit kicked out of us before we have a chance. And part of the reason why Slappy is so advanced right now, as far as level is concerned, is because in order to get 3 of the elemental Hydras, I have to constantly train in specific areas. So right now, all of our money has been going to Slappy's training, nobody else's. And I don't like that, but it's the only way we can get those Hydras. So once we've got the last Hydra, I'll be able to have Slappy stop training for half a minute and then give someone else a chance. But we're going to be playing catch-up pretty much for the rest of the game, and this is precisely the reason why I mentioned in an earlier episode, sometimes you don't want a lot of units. You don't want to have tons and tons and tons of units. Like, I could make more units. I could just add soldiers. We've got some other people waiting in the wings now, but I don't want to do that because the more people you have, the fewer experience points you have to dole out among all of them. Since, unlike most RPGs, like a normal JRPG, it doesn't cost you anything to grind, so you can grind forever. Whereas in this game, you can't. You have a finite resource, money, in order to train your people. And as a result, there are, by nature, finite experience points to go around. Now, veterans of this game, who I don't think are watching this Let's Play, but whatever, veterans of this game know that there is an item duplication bug in the game, and if you take advantage of that, you can have infinite money. But, like, why? You know, I don't like cheating in my games. I get that it's to make things easier, blah, 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 blah. I don't like cheating in my games, so I'm not taking advantage of the item duplication bug. So it's just expensive in order to train my people, and it is what it is. We'll deal with it, though. We will deal with it, and we are getting the shit kicked out of us by this group. Oof. Might even pull that unit out. Yep. Not unexpected, given the makeup of what I'm dealing with, but as long as I don't heal, yeah, we'll be alright. Galadriel can take out a couple of them, because one of those wizards is down to his last few hit points. And there he goes. Okay. Yeah, they aren't wizards. I should say they're not wizards. They are archmages, which is making this 50 times more complicated. But we should be alright. So what I should do is replace some of the soldiers and some of the units with others. Like, this particular unit has an archer, well, an Amazon in the dead center there. And in the few units where we have soldiers in there, now I have a spare Amazon that I can use instead. So that's probably a better use of everyone's time, since that way she can start gaining experience points. I'll probably retool the battalion after this battle. Nothing major. We'll just try to update all those soldier characters to non-soldiers. Lost that fight, but that's okay. We made him leaderless. And I think he's still within range to be attacked. Yep. So Jamstaro will finish the job. Even if Jamstaro can't take them out, I can't imagine Jamstaro is going to take so much damage he loses this fight. Between his attack child and the fact that Jamstaro has 5 total attackers, even though they have 1 archmage left, I don't think they're going to be able to out-damage... Yeah, they definitely won't be able to out-damage us. Not unless they start blocking those magic attacks, which they are not doing. So everything is shaping up. But, oh, going back to the previous discussion about experience points, in Ogre Battle 64, there is a limited number of experience points as a result, due to the... Uh-oh. Well, Jam's off the field now. Anyway, there is a limited number of experience points due to the way the game is set up. So, because of that, you know, you have to be judicious about how to deal with it. But the game is balanced that way. Like, you basically either have quantity or you have quality. You do not have both. And that's why it is very feasible, almost too easy, to have only Slappy do everything. Because if Slappy is by himself, he gets all the experience points. And it won't be very long before he is so obscenely powerful, nobody else can stop him. So we're gonna have Hide retreat too, because he's beaten up too much. I'm gonna pause while I think this through. Who was the other one? Was it Galadriel who got into a fight? Yeah, she's not feeling super great. Alright, we'll redispatch Hide once he heals up, but for now Cam can come out. And make Cam face north. And then Galadriel will heal her up. Because she's not too badly damaged. But that Amazon's in a good spot here in Galadriel's unit. Oh, Vanilla. I feel so bad for you. You're getting the shit kicked out of you no matter what you do. Alright. I just noticed a weakness in this formation. Hold on a second. Galadriel herself might be better suited in the front row. Let's check her. She's much stronger than she is intelligent. She just doesn't have very good physical defense. But if we put her in the front row... Well, if we put her in the front row, that would expose someone in the back. Like if we swap her for... If we put Galadriel in the front row, put the Amazon in the back row, the problem is that will expose one of the three to getting the shit kicked out of them. We would gain an attack and probably gain overall power, though. Alright, let's shuffle that formation and see what we get. I mean, maybe this will turn out bad after all. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. I mean, who knows? Like, that puts the Amazon at extreme risk, but we gain an attack out of the deal, so... I don't know, we'll see. Hey, Ryu gets to play! Alright, Ryu, show off the power of your nukes, buddy. Ow. Okay! Wow. Come on, Ryu, do something cool here. That's not bad. That was a solid hit. They're just very weak defensively. This is why it's a very stupid... Whoa, but they made him leaderless. Oh, that's hitting so hard, though. The problem is they don't have a whole lot of healing items on them. No. That was still pretty good. Ryu was able to sap their leader out of there. That's not bad. You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Go ahead and get back in there, Ryu. Alright. That's not a bad team. They're just very weak defensively, physically speaking. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this team isn't bad. I don't actually mind the setup I changed it to. But right now we just have to weather the storm, as always. At least the game is constantly challenging me. Like, I like that about Ogre Battle. Ogre Battle 64 is much easier than Ogre Battle Classic, but I could be making this game much easier on myself if I had limited myself to only 10 units. Having this many units, again, spreads out the experience points so thinly that it's kind of hard to get anyone super crazy strong, other than the main. But this is why we're going to have Slappy do as little fighting as possible. I wish I could just leave him in the barracks, rather than sending him out. If I wanted to really micromanage things, I would strip Slappy's unit down and give him the weakest people, and then have him sort of help out a little bit. And I would try to maintain parity among the rest of the units in the battalion between fights. It's just not worth it. It's not worth that much time and overthinking, in my opinion. You know, we've done what we can, and we're a pretty strong battalion as it is. We just have a few weaknesses we need to handle, and once we get that final Hydra, then we pretty much aren't going to have to have Slappy train at all for the rest of the game, because he's already strong enough, and everyone else will be catching up to him. But this is also why a few episodes ago I said I was stopping at 16 units. I could make more, but it wouldn't be worth it. Alright, so hopefully everyone heals up here. I'm actually worried. I don't know who's going to engage. I wish I knew who was going to engage before they do. Because if it's Ryu, he's in trouble. Man. You know what, Ryu? Tell you what, I just had a brain idea. Ryu, head out, and then we're going to go to the organized screen. We'll just use heal leaves from the organized screen. I don't know why that never even occurred to me, and then it won't take away any of his items. So, there we go. We'll give heal leaves to everybody, because we've got plenty in the back, plenty in the warehouse. And who was the other unit that engaged? Oh, no, I don't remember. Who was the other unit that engaged? Let's see. They're going to be out. It wasn't the zombie unit. It wasn't that one. Was it Telepia? No, Telephia's fine. Oh, it was Galadriel. That's right. Okay, so we'll do the same thing with Galadriel. So, Ryu, you are dispatched. And Galadriel, you are to withdraw temporarily. Now we go to the organized screen. And we will just use some healing leaves on Galadriel's unit. Because heal leaves are cheap. So you may notice, if you're paying careful attention to my items, that I'm very slowly doing the process of getting away from heal leaves and replacing them with heal seeds, because seeds are more they're actually less cost efficient, but they heal 300 hit points rather than just 100. But heal leaves, as you can see here, still have their place, and that is why we are... Wait a minute. Shit. Oh yeah, Hide is healing up. Okay. So there we go, and then Ryu, I need you to face north. And Galadriel, I need you to face north. Alright. Action. And it's VCAP who's up to bat. Okay. Let me see. They're hitting hard, and I don't have a way to heal. Man, they get initiative all the time because we're so weak. Not to mention the fact that they're... that was a solid hit. Not to mention the fact that they've got nothing but Hawkmen, and so they get a very quick initiative against us. That was a solid chunk of damage, though. The sorceresses are doing well. Whoa, we won the fight, too. I didn't expect that. Good job, everybody. All right. Whoa. All right, let's do the same thing we just did. So VCAP, you are to be withdrawn. And this might be a boring way to play too, but I think this is a bit more exciting than just having Slappy do all the work. So, where is it? Oh, you're not VCAP, are you? Yes, you are VCAP. Okay, have a heal leaf, and have a heal leaf for Hide. Oh, wait, this is Hide's unit. What the hell am I doing? Oh, whatever. Hide needed some help too, and lost a soldier. Let's get that soldier replaced. All right, now we can let Hide out instead. Yeah, because now he's all healed, and VCAP can heal up the old-fashioned way. All right, let's go. And it's Hide. All right. We have access to their leader. They only have 3 attackers. It depends on how strong that dragon in the back is, really. Nothing I can't handle. Although we're missing too many of our attacks. Not bad. The Valkyrie will be fine. The Knight will be fine. Ah! We would have done okay if we hadn't missed half of our frickin' attacks. We barely did any damage to them on that one. It's all right. They've got a long way to go before they can stop us. Galadriel should be better suited to fighting them. If we don't miss. And that is a big F. Why would you attack the... Oh, whatever. And as I'm recording, it got suddenly super crazy hot here. For a while, it's been chilly here in late August. Dropping down to highs of only 50 or 6... Well, not 50 yet, but in the mid-60s. But now Mother Nature is back with a vengeance as she's doing a high of 88 for the next few days, and it is going to be a little toasty. Plus, I'm not running a fan like I usually do. Who's next? Go Sheen. Sheen's advantage is he doesn't miss very often. So even if he doesn't do the raw damage of some of the other units on the team, and he clearly doesn't have very much in the way of defense, he still hits very frequently. And the damage is pretty good. He's just kind of high risk, high reward here. Don't miss. Not when I just complimented you on how much you don't miss. Nice job. Oof. Sheen's now crippled. Well, it's a level up for one of them, though. They're still not leaderless, but whatever. Alright, hold on. Sheen, you are relieved of duty. Next one in the list is... Sin. Alright, Sin, you're out. Ryu gets another chance. And he's at full health. Now, this is a good matchup for Ryu. Although he's going to get the shit kicked out of him, and that front wizard is going to be in serious danger, all of the mages should be able to hit their leader, and he just can't do anything about it. Well, Ryu's out. Alright, that's fine. I didn't even know triple attacks were a thing in this game. I wonder if that goes up all the way. I wonder if all 5 of them can do a move eventually. That'd be sick. Good job, Ryu. Good job. Alright, so... Ryu, you are now benched until we get you fixed. Next up is... VCAP. Yup, VCAP it is. Because it's going to take them a minute to get organized, so... VCAP should be able to heal enough by then. Yep, here we go. And if VCAP did not heal up enough, I will take responsibility. Oh god. VCAP totally did not heal up enough. Ugh, this is a lot of resurrections we're gonna have to do. Double fireball! Solid hit, and that's not good. Alright, VCAP's benched. God damn. Oh, we took... Oh, I was gonna say we took their dragon out, but he blocked the magic. VCAP, you are benched until we get you resurrected too. And this is... Oh, VCAP herself went down. I didn't realize that was VCAP on the end there. Well, that's not good. And their dragon just got healed. I'm gonna have to deal with VCAP's unit personally to get it fixed. Not bad, that was a solid hit. Our Amazon is exposed, but... Oh, come on! Really? God, this lack of training has seriously bit me in the ass. Like, seriously. None of my units other than Slappy can really be trusted to hold their own against the enemy. Ugh. Alright, Alright, so VCAP's unit, we're gonna have to temporarily change their leader. So VCAP is being temporarily changed to Aqua. That way I get control over it again. And we'll bench it as soon as we get it back to their... Oh, come on. Stop fucking healing yourself. Parika's unit gets their first fight as Parika herself. She was Jane Doe for a long time. And she's got a really angry dragon in the front row who can do some damage. So far, so good. There we go, that helps out. Now they've only got one character left in the unit. I don't even... we should still win this. Yeah, we'll win this. We'll see what this unit does afterward, though. They might still come after us like dipshits. Excellent. Okay. Yep, still coming after us. And their units are constantly healing their... energy for some reason. It's a massive waste of everybody's time. And they should be able to take out that unit without any problems. Come on, guys! There you go! Alright, so the first phase is complete. So what we need to do now is I need to identify where the witch's city is and figure out how to get there. And we also have to mop up these last 3 units that are hanging out. Apparently one of them is healing in this city. I didn't realize that. I wonder if... Let's see, which city is that? Or unit? Can't tell. Whichever unit is resting is probably going to... Yup, there they come. Alright. So, Aqua, you are benched. And the next one in the list is... Aethel. Alright, so now we just chill out until that unit gets here. You guys will hear the nice, relaxing tone of my voice. We still haven't had a time skip and it's already been going 34 minutes? Holy crap. Lots of action in this battle. But like Hugo said, seems we're gonna take a while on this one to try to get through. Dragon Masters, accurate, moderate damage. Oof. And against the Phalanx, that was pretty stiff. Oh, their leader's in the front, though. That'll help us out. Let's see what kind of damage we're looking at with that asshole. Oh, soldiers are going to be in bad shape. Oh! He's going to get a second one of those. Nope. Nope. Not going to let him. Not going to give him the satisfaction. Because that dragon is going to get a second one of those attacks. And I cannot let that happen. Oh, shit, I can't remember if Galadriel's healthy. Yeah, they're good. Alright. Oof. Come on. Come on. Survive it, guys. God, that hits so hard. Oh my god, come on! Just fucking bail. Nope, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk Zenobian. This might be one where Slappy is gonna have to step in. There's really nothing I can do here. I'm just gonna have to let this resolve. Oh, she's panicking. She wants to bail. That's actually good, because if she turns around and gives us her back, that'll make this fight easier. Because from the back, the Dragon Masters will only be able to get one attack each, and nothing else. And their dragon won't be able to do that Radiant Gale anymore. Go one more. Go one more. One more. Okay, that's as much as I'm gonna do. Retreat! Get out of there! Feeling as hot as I did in that one episode where I got angry. Yes! Aethel got her back! Fantastic! Alright, so now, even though their Dragon Master is in the back and unreachable, we have access to whittle down the dragon's goddamn hit points. Yeah, he's got Lightning Breath. That hurts, but it's not nearly as bad, since it doesn't hit everybody. And we should be able to rack up a little bit of damage against him. And I'm going to grab whichever unit is next on the list, who's at home, and chase it down, because I highly doubt we're going to win this fight. But we need to chase this unit down before it goes back and heals, because if we just have to do this 1,000 times, we're never going to get anywhere. I really wish they would attack the dragon rather than the Dragon Masters on the flank. Because it's the dragon we've got to worry about. That's okay. That is okay. Because as long as I can maintain pressure on their back, we'll be alright. So, who's up? Tila's up. Okay, Tila. You know what to do. Yeah, they're burning their items like crazy to try to heal. The nice thing is, like, as annoying as that is, if they are burning all of their items to heal, that means they will run out eventually. So we will be able to catch up to them and do some damage. And all of our archers have access to their Dragon Master. Hopefully they connect. So far, so good. Yep, those are some solid shots. The archers are pretty well made for this. It's okay. Next one in line, chase that unit down. Tila. Yeah, it is Tila. Alright, fair enough. Zombies! It's been a while since we've seen Tila's unit. Come on. Oh, that's not promising. That's not promising at all. Wow, Tila. Tila's unit has really not improved with the rest of the battalion. If there's any unit I would eliminate, it would probably be Tila's unit. We'd probably move the zombies out of here and make Tila herself do something more relevant. Alright, Heretica, you're the next one up. We're going through the whole battalion here. But it's Sin, for some reason, who gets the call. Works for me. And you can see the Sin's Knight has a very powerful sword now. Oh, and Meredia's here, so you can see Meredia in action. At least the dragon's gone. That's the hardest part. And we might even win this fight, depending on the amount of damage that Meredia can do. Could be better. Well, that's that. Now they're leaderless. Okay, so now that they're leaderless, what we're going to do is we're going to get all of the units back into headquarters to heal up and get their hit points back. We'll strike out, gain some experience points by mopping them up, and then I will see you again when we start making our way toward the city. That's 4 leaderless units. I assume Marlowe is going to sally forth if we get too close, so we may not be able to chase this one. Whoa, whoa, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, Heretica. Tila, are you healthy? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. No, you're not healthy. All right, never mind. All right, my plan is solid. Everybody come back to the stronghold. Let's heal up. Let's breathe. And once we are a little bit more healthy, we can sally forth and start taking out these units. I'm going to do a resort on the units to make sure I am using whichever one is the weakest. And then we're going to go from there. So I will see you again when we make our next move. As promised, we've retooled Tila's unit. Now they are down to only 1 zombie. But they also have a second Valkyrie and a goddamn blue dragon. So I'm pretty sure the unit just got a overall boon to their setup. I might be able to even tweak it a little further. In fact, I think I may know how. I think I'm going to head back to the organized screen. Cleanup duty is almost finished, and Slappy is kind of just chilling out on one side of the bridge here while watching this unit. He hasn't moved, which means he probably won't move. So once again, we're going to have Slappy deal the blow here, and then worry about cleaning up. Meanwhile, this is the city that has the witch's hut, so that's the one we need now. It has a very high morale, so we need to make sure Kaylin is here. She is not. So Aethel, you are benched. And we're going to pull Kaylin out. And I'm going to have her start the process of heading over here, just so she's on the move. I will probably defend that city with a second unit to help Kaylin out. Alright, Slappy. Hit that unit, but not the city. And Tila, you take a rest, because that was a long walk for you. Okay, so Slappy should only have to fight once in order to at least make him leaderless, preferably more, but we'll see how this turns out. Well, that's leaderless. God damn, Slappy, you are so OP right now. Alright. Wow. Such high damage, it's absurd. Okay. Bam. Bam. Bam! It'll be child's play getting the last Hydra. We just need the money to be able to afford the attempt. And that archer should go down pretty easily. Yep, there we go with that. Wow, 3 characters dead on the first attempt, and they still only gain about 4 experience points. They are so high in level. Alright, so we're gonna hold the pause for a second. What is the morale of this city? It's high. Okay. So Slappy, I'm going to have you move over here, which is nothing. And then Kaylin, I need you to first get this city. And then we'll move the Vanguard to that city as well. We'll leave the most powerful unit in the back to guard headquarters, but just one. Because it may sound odd that I would want only 1 unit to guard headquarters and then have multiple units guard forward cities. But the thing is, with quit gates, you can always teleport a unit back to headquarters and send out either a fresh unit or the unit you just teleported back. So unless I'm completely not paying attention, there should only need to be 1 unit to guard the rear. However, for the forward cities, you don't have the ability to teleport around, or if there is an item that allows you to, I don't know what it is. There was one for Ogre Battle Classic, but I am unaware if there is a similar one here in Ogre Battle 64. All right, Tila, you are back on mop-up duty. Please remove this unit from existence. And then Kalen, after taking that city, will move on. Well done. Okay, Kalen, you are now ordered to come over to this city. We're going to have to start the long process of getting all those units that have casualties to resurrect. I guess I should actually move the Vanguard back instead. That makes more sense. I should have the Vanguard move back because that way I can bench the entire Vanguard, essentially, and just get the units who are crippled out on the field so they can start the resurrection process. I think that's what I'll do. So, another time skip. This is going to take me a little while to get everyone organized, and we will rejoin this whole situation once the battalion is a little bit healthier. 2 problems have been discovered, but neither are that bad. While chasing this unit down, I found that there's a legion guarding this city, which is not a big deal at the moment. We're going to withdraw Parika to this city to heal up. Meanwhile, I made a clumsy mistake, as I always do when I go too fast, and Tila now has someone wounded, so she's heading up to the Witch's Hut too. Most of these units also have wounded and are heading up there. Kalen, meanwhile, is leading the charge against Pitt. Pitt is sallying forth, but let's see what I'm dealing with here. He has no items. Ooh, that's going to be a quick withdraw if I need to. Hopefully the Pumpkinhead can do some damage, though, because this unit has a lot of offense. And a lot of defense, for that matter. This is going to be a very quick retreat if things start going badly. Yes, beat up the skeleton, please. As long as the Pumpkinhead gets to have his attack go off, I'm not too concerned about how this is going to happen. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because that's what we needed. So Kalen is currently... Oh, that might be a kill, too. Yes, good job. So... Oh! But it didn't say lost, so he's coming back. Anyway, Kalen is heading after the city while Slappy is going after the unit. Although now I'm going to hold Slappy back because Slappy's offense is no longer necessary here, now that we made their unit leaderless. So I do need to pause if... Nope, he's going to be far enough away. Excellent. Okay. So... Yep, Parika's going to just hang out here and heal. Not that she needs too many things to heal. She is okay. So we're going to move Slappy to here just to guard this city. And meanwhile, all these other units are going to start resurrecting. Tila is the first one here. So not only is she going to resurrect her wounded, but she is going to help hunt down that unit once she is nice and healed. The Vanguard is now facing down the Legion, and I've done a little bit of scouting already. Both of the wing units of the Legion have monsters, and if we hit them from the front, it's going to be far more annoying than it needs to be. So I'm going to grab the most powerful unit here, which is Kalen. That's actually... trying to think. Tactically, she can work for the unit on our right. So what I'm going to have her do... actually going to change her orders. So, Kalen, I need you for just a second. So cancel your previous orders. I need you to evade. I do not want you to engage. But I do want you to come over here to the mountains. So we absolutely need to take on that unit. Oh, she doesn't know how. Alright, alright, Kalen, tell you what, cancel your orders again. I guess I'll just have to kind of steer you piecemeal until you get to where I need you to go. So first, come to the mountains. I usually prefer having the weakest units attack, but this unit on the right, I forget its name, is it Leonard? It's Leonard. Leonard has 2 golems in the front, and a Doll Mage, well, an Enhanced Doll Mage, an Enchanter in the back. So, Kalen, come on. Don't do that, please. Don't engage like that. Come up to the mountains. I really wish they had a command which was go directly to where I'm telling you to go, as opposed to take the fastest route. See, she wants to go down the mountains rather than... She might engage. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Stop. Kalen, stop. So, I want you to face the enemy. Now, they're not moving. Whenever you're facing legions, for whatever reason, they don't want to move. Unless they already have a predetermined order to go to a specific location they don't like moving. So this gives Kalen a chance to rest up so she can fight at maximum power. And it doesn't matter whether we approach from the side or the back. Either way, we will have access to their enchanter. So that's what we're going to have to do. Alright, hit Leonard. Where are you going? Alright, good. Alright, that's as much as we could have hoped for. So... if I set to strongest, the skeleton and the pumpkinhead should target the golems, and that's what I want right now. Although that won't make them leaderless and will almost ensure that we lose the fight. Actually, I don't know. That was a ton of damage we just did. What I want to do is I want to wear their hit points down so hard that they're forced to use all of their items just to get themselves back into fighting shape. Because this will dislodge them, but then they're going to kind of teleport back to the Legion. And that, I mean, that was as much as I could have hoped for from that. Like, that was a first strike. That is okay. Shit, Kalen's in an awkward position now. Who else do I have? Ryu could do the damage against... Ryu could do the damage against the Enchanter, who would get the shit knocked out of him with the golems. Let's check VCAP. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the thing that I said should not be done. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay if I do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit their core unit rather than hitting their side units, because if I break them up, I might be able to move around a little bit better. I'll certainly be able to push them. Yeah, they're good. I want him to use his items. Okay, now we'll switch Kalen back to attack leader, which probably won't happen. The Pumpkinhead will still probably attack the rear soldier. It's not a tremendous amount of damage that we're doing here. Yeah, that was pretty solid. That was some good damage since we eliminated a huge chunk of their soldiers. Okay, we still may have won that fight, actually. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so that should dislodge their Legion as well. Yes, okay, their Legion is moving up. So, Kalen can take this city out from under them. And we're gonna grab Jam, and we're gonna start sending him up. But after that, I'm going to pause because I want to see what their Legion is going to do afterward. Alright, Jam, stop. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, that's actually really good for me because it opened up the flank of Flo's unit. And Flo is the one who I was worried about because she's got double Griffins going on. I need a very strong unit to dislodge Flo from that I need a very strong unit to dislodge flow from the Legion because of that other bird's ability to hit everybody. So I can't use anyone with soldiers, and I can't use anyone who's exceptionally weak. So that means Jam's out because he has soldiers. Parika, what's your status? Parika has soldiers, she's out. So next would be Tila, who's been doing fantastically. She's got a cleric. And that Hydra should be able to do some good damage. Okay, so we're going to grab Tila and we're going to move her up over here. Meanwhile, Jam is the weakest member of the Vanguard right now, so we're going to let him clean up this unit we left behind forever ago. Alright, so... And I have to do this manually, because if I don't do it manually, she's going to want to take some sort of dumb route, so... There we go. Good, 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 good. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get, unfortunately. So I want to call and interrupt, and... Alright, you're set to attack weakest. But I think everyone's targets are fixed. It doesn't matter what I change their orders to. The Valkyrie on the left, who's in the front row, will attack the Griffin. The Valkyrie on the left, who's in the back row, will attack the bird in the back. The Hydra will attack the leader. And the Cleric will do cleric things. Thank you, the Akamura. The Akamura's home! It is 3:30. I am not going to be able to finish this episode before streaming Sundays, so we'll have to do a suspension. It's not a big deal. That's why you do mid-mission saves. So... Yeah, the Griffin on the... Yeah, this is the shit that bothers me. I wonder how hard... Oh, that's not bad! Oh, Tila can handle that all fucking day! Oh, good choice me. Alright. So Tila can work on this unit... And the other side unit will not move because the unit we are currently attacking is the lowest in the hierarchy. So once this unit is destroyed, or even leaderless, nothing changes. But what I need to do immediately is halt Tila, because if she moves on, she's going to bump into the core unit. So we'll just sit right here. Their unit is going to come back to the Legion, but immediately fight Tila again without healing, and everything should be fine. So, this asshole, Jam, is going to have an easy time here. This is nice, easy mop-up duty with an attack child. And 3 sorceresses. Isn't Jam lucky, surrounded by ladies who could burn his face off and also a ninja? I think that's a pretty nice day to have, or something, I don't know. A nice harem. 3 ladies and a ninja. Ooh, that sounds like a sitcom that's going to be canceled in half a season. The Akamura agrees. Alright, good job, Jam. So we're going to return Jam to the city, because that way he can heal up. We're going to leave the rest of the Vanguard back there. Tila can do all this work herself. Tila doesn't need any help whatsoever. Because the Hydra will take down their Freya immediately. Whew, hail Hydra, baby! Hail Hydra! And their bird in the back is goddamn useless. Although I think I'll want Tila to clean this unit up rather than sending Jam in, because I don't want to risk Jam and all of his people. It's best to just deal with this one, since clearly Tila's unit can handle this magic offense. Tila can handle this magic offense all day. Or defense, rather. Yeah, look at that. She even gained a level from it. Okay, so they're leaderless. I don't have to worry about them anymore. So now the question is, do I go after their golem unit? If I go after their golem unit, I'm going to have to move around to their rear because I can't engage those golems from the front. Even Tila's unit would have some trouble. If I can somehow hit him from the right flank, I'd only have to deal with one golem, but both golems would be on the side of the same Valkyrie and would take some damage as a result. Who is my most defensive unit that I've got? Parika, what do you have? Let's check your status. If Parika hits from the right, both golems will be targeting that Valkyrie, which would not be good. Alright, forget you. Alright, forget Parika. Talithia, what do you have? What's your status? Having a cleric helps. That would put the archer at risk. Especially from the back. No. Nope. VCap? What do you got? VCap would put the sorceresses at risk, and they have no cleric. Nope. Alright. What do you got, Ryu? You have your 5 wizards, but one's already gone down. However, if we hit from the front... No, if we hit from the front, their golems will have so many attacks that they'll go down. Alright, well, you know what this calls for. Come on in, Slappy. Time to go to work. So, now we need the power unit so we can deal with all of their golem bullshit. But then once that's done, we can do whatever we want. And I don't want to make a move against the core unit of the Legion yet, because until Slappy wears down their golems, I don't want their golems running around free, because at that point I can no longer control the situation. And as any military person will tell you, battlefield control is one of the most important things, period. If you can... Whoa, Slappy! Listen to me, buddy. Do not... Where's your orders? Can I not give you orders? I can't give you orders like I can other people? Oh, that's obnoxious. Anyway. But yeah, if you can choose where your battle takes place and how you fight and everyone's positioning, things get a hell of a lot easier. Just think about that battle at Thermopylae. Even if the numbers are exaggerated from the legends, the whole reason they were able to hang on against the Persians was because they were able to choose where the fight took place, and they were able to choke out a much, much stronger force. So I do not want to engage this Legion on anyone's terms but my own, even if that means it takes me an extra minute to get everything set up. Might be a bit close, he might engage. Nope, he did not engage. Excellent. Okay, Slappy. Now I need... Actually, wait. Don't move. Face left. And then rest. Like an asshole. So he's just gonna have his little tent. He's gonna pitch a tent right in front of the enemy. Hashtag not a pervert. There's nothing perverted about that sentence. And then he is going to take out those golems, because ain't no golem gonna stand up to Slappy McGee. Yes, that's his last name now. Alright, so boom. Okay, here we go. Even if he can't take out one of the golems, he will do some serious damage. And if we can make them leaderless, which, well, that was easy. Now that we've made them leaderless, any unit can come along and mop them up, and as long as they take them from the back, the golems will only get one attack each. So it becomes significantly less dangerous for the mop-up units. Wow, that's impressive. Hey, how's this for an attack, you assholes? God damn, I think Slappy's sword bypasses a golem's defense, or at least because it's a cold elemental, they're not able to handle it as well. We might take them out. No, we won't. They'll have one golem left. That's okay. So that's them done. So now I can move Slappy up into the city that Kalen has taken, and we can use Jam. Hold your position, Slappy. Hold your position. So Jam is the weakest. Jam can take on this unit. He can even strike from the back if he wants to. That poor Legion is so fucked. Gotta take advantage of that. Hold on, Jam. Never mind. Go after this unit instead. So this will be easy mop-up duty, and then we will push on to the next city afterward, and we will be fine. I think. Yeah, this should work. So Triple fireball! Oh, he blocked it. What an asshole. But at least we're striking this group and so... Oh, shit. Am I gonna have to pull back? Uh-oh. Whew, okay, no. Alright. So anyway, we're gonna clean up this mess, and we'll have a 1-second screen wipe for you, and I will see you on the other side when we start to make our final push toward... Oh, god damn it, I'm blowing a healing seed on her? Oh, whatever. They're relatively cheap now. Anyway, I will see you again when we... Oh, god damn it. Fucking... Never mind. Anyway, yes, I'll see you again when we make our next push for the next city. Yeah. It is a new recording day and a new recording session for me. Had to suspend my campaign while I was doing Streaming Sundays, which wound up lasting for flippin' ever. If you're interested in seeing a very long Streaming Sundays, check out that iCard in the top right corner, which will lead to her story, which is what we just played. So we are going to charge into this city and take it from the enemy. But first, we're going to send the Vanguard to take the unit, and then Slappy will take the city, because the city is a low morale city, and Slappy is our most moral unit, which is very strange given the ending we're shooting for. Cute Shaman is our number 2, but, you know, why bother with Cute Shaman when we can get Slappy himself all up in there? Archmage Kaelin will remain behind to guard this city, probably unnecessarily, but that is what she is going to do. And otherwise, we are doing fine. If we can sort of secure this and we don't seem to be ambushed or anything, we'll have Sheen here fly more northeast and rejoin the Vanguard and leave that city vacant. So let's see how Jamstaro gets on against whatever unit this is. Jamstaro says he's ready to attack with his attack. Run! Fucking run! Get out of there! No! Wow. Wow. And that is what I get for not scouting. Hold on. Everybody hold on. God damn it. Press F for reminding Pyro to scout for goddamn cockatrices. And you just saw exactly why we need to change our strategy. So Jamstaro's unit is crippled because he doesn't have a leader in the party. Alright, go home. Go home. God damn it, I cannot believe we just got rocked that hard. Alright, all units, recross the bridge. All units. That includes Slappy himself. What a devastating mistake. Now, some YouTubers would at this point immediately start their new recording session over because they don't want to be seen making that kind of error, but you know, here at PyroFalkon, we are very professional and such, so everybody turn around. Cool. Alright, now, Cam, need you, buddy. Not Sin. Not Sin at all. Alright, Cam, I need you up here to rest. Kaelin, you are no longer necessary in the Vanguard. Please return to base. Don't worry about using the quick gate, it is not necessary. Once she returns to base, we'll set up a temporary unit to get those 4 petrified members back among the living. That is how fast they will devastate you. That was 2 turns. Not 2 rounds, 2 turns. And just like that, that unit is absolutely demolished. if the ninja had been taken down or had been petrified as well, the entire unit would have been lost. And I would have cried because we would have lost Jamstaro and his attack child. So, unfortunately, we just... we just cannot believe I made that mistake. Always got a scout for Cockatrices now. I hate Cockatrices, man. We've already lost a ton of money on this stage already due to the fact that we've had to resurrect like 6 people. And now we're gonna have to resurrect, or at least de-stone, 4 more. Unfucking believable. Hopefully Cam here can do some damage against these friggin' Cockatrices. He'll be the only one who's worrying about this unit. So far, it's not looking good since they've blocked our only 2 attacks. 3 attacks. There we go. Finally, one got through. We're gonna lose this fight. But at least no one is petrified. So Cam is just... Are you guys not set to leader or something? Because... No, I guess he wouldn't cross from left to right. Ah, tits. There is a shield that makes you invincible to petrification as well. I need to look that up, because if he has the shield, he can be in the back row rather than the front. And at least we'd have 1 additional attack from the golems. So hopefully this doesn't result in death. I wasn't double checking how much damage she was doing. Eventually we'll win this just by attrition. As long as she doesn't crit, we're fine. I'm trying to conserve some experience, some items here, because we can't just sit here all day and burn items. She's gonna have some items too. I mean, no matter what we do, this is gonna take all day. The only thing we could do differently, since this is gonna take a while, is we can... God damn it, guys! Why are you missing so badly? Alright, I'm gonna check levels. Anyway, what we can do is we can try to flank her using a different unit to run a distraction. Because Cam... Well, I guess Cam has a lot of items he can work with. Maybe it's not too bad of an idea. But let's check some, let's check levels here, because he is whiffing a lot compared to the last time he had to go on anti-Cockatrice duty. So he's on level 16 and 17. And Jody here is level 19, 17, 17. That should be within range. Alright, Alright, so we're gonna... So Davis is a temporary commander here. Davis came from Heretika's unit and is just here long enough to hold on to this... Oh, God. It's another 1,000. Unbelievable. Alright. 1 second screen wipe. Jamstaro's fully healed and is on his way back to reorganize his unit, while Kamoko takes another crack at these guys. His level is close enough that he shouldn't be having bad problems here. I guess we can take those hits pretty much all day. It's just going to take us for freaking ever to wear them down enough that we actually make some progress here. This is taking forever. I'm tempted to try to be an asshole and try to see if I can love and peace the Cockatrices, but I mean, getting them this early, whatever, man. Oh, Jody doesn't have any items. That's good. So because Jody doesn't have any items, we can keep the pressure up on her. She's currently healing. She wants to heal. I just need to make sure I don't make the same mistake I did the last time we had to deal with an anti-Cockatrice unit. Or a Cockatrice unit. And I need to make sure that Cam is the one who stays in pursuit. That way, if we hit the unit at an odd angle, they still can't petrify us. That was the problem last time. Cam is doing the damage, but given that he gets hit and knocked backwards every time because he can't win these fights, she's just healing up and not... It doesn't really help the situation. Well, that was some solid damage. That was some good damage. I can keep this up all day. I'll use as many heal leaves as I need to make sure that everyone's healthy. Yeah, that's another loss. But the thing is, Cam is going to gain a lot of experience points from winning this fight because they are higher leveled. So this is the stuff I talked about a long time ago where I need to just take my lumps and go for it. Thinking back to my full strategy over the course of the entire campaign, the biggest mistake I made was in those low teen scenes, I believe, when I stopped training and instead just bought a ton of new gear, which has not been as good as leveling up. So what I should have done was not bought the gear and use that money to train rather than skipping 2 or 3 or 4 battles with no training, because it's not helping the weaker units. Slappy's fine. We don't have to worry about his ass. So I still have to spend a couple thousand more, possibly more, to get my final elemental Hydra for Slappy, but after that, all money we get is going to go to training, because this is not good. This is the reason why you need to train between every battle. So now the unit is leaderless. At least we've disrupted him. Slappy can take the city. The Vanguard can join him. Kimoko can clean these Cockatrices up, and then we can make a push onto the next city. We lost anyway. Jesus Christ. All right, but that's the plan. We've got this in hand unless the enemy decides to jump us while we're doing these maneuvers. So I'm going to let the camera keep rolling for a minute. See, that's what I'm afraid of. Okay, Cam, why don't you come this way? I don't want to scare her into the arms of her allies up there, because that's just gonna make things a lot harder than they need to be. Alright, so Slappy's got the stronghold. The entire Vanguard will join him. And I believe that final city also has a low morale, so Slappy can get that one too. But in the meantime, we need to make sure that we maneuver Kimoko correctly so we can chase Jody down and eliminate her from the field entirely and get those sweet, sweet experience points. Because I'm not risking any of my other people against a Cockatrice. Even if they hit from the back, that's great. But we can't guarantee we're going to hit from the back. So if Cam does it, we'll be fine. That's what I was worried about. All right, Cam, return. So... all right, what... yeah, great. Come on, go through the reports. I'm going to see what that unit's got going on. We'll let Cam rest and heal up. I'll have Sheen rejoin the battalion, Vanguard. And let's see what we're dealing with up here, and we can go slowly. Cataphract. Cataphract, 2 phalanxes, and a goddamn dragon in the back row. Well, at least it's not a Cockatrice. A wild fairy? Are you serious? I mean, we'll try to get her, because I'm curious if I can get enough characters to hit the cap, whatever the cap is. But... whatevs. I'm not using fairies, so it doesn't really matter. I suppose they can make for decent fill-in units for soldiers at this point, and that's about it. Alright, so, Parika, what have you got going for yourself? You'd be able to handle the dragon. Alright, tell you what. Vanguard. Ah, tits. Come on, Jam. Alright, Vanguard. Please proceed into the forest and no further. Let's see if we can get that unit to get scared, come out, and pursue us. Because if he's going to get that, if he's going to come out a little bit, then at least we'll be able to wear him down. I don't particularly care which unit of the Vanguard engages him. It doesn't matter. In fact, Cam can do it if Cam happens to be the lucky one up to bat. So, let's see. Is Cam... we'll let Cam rest a bit more. Yep, here they come. Alright, so... yeah, we'll let him come. Let's see if he's got items. I don't know. Reeves is his name. No items. Okay. So if he tries to bail, we'll try to chase him down then. And Talithia is the lucky winner. All right. That's probably not the best setup for us, but let's see. That knight in our front row is pretty strong. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Do we need to run? Nope. No one's... Ooh, nice hit. Nice hit. Woo! Good job, everybody. Way to play. We might even win this fight. It's gonna be questionable. But we did okay. Definitely need a field pause. The knight's gonna need a heal leaf. That's alright. That's okay because since they don't have any items, that unit is going to be severely wounded. So I'm going to have Talithia return to base. And Slappy, I would like you to start heading toward this city to cut it off from the enemy's hold. We don't want them to take it. All right, Tila. So Tila only has a short amount that she needs to do, and we'll make it leaderless. There we go. So the hard part's over. And Talithia is doing quite a bit of damage here. She's hitting pretty hard, especially given she only has 3 attackers. That Hydra's damn strong. Wow. Holy crap, you go, Talithia. She's gonna win this battle outright. No chicanery here. I'm just doing that much damage. I didn't think a unit would be this balanced with this setup, but here we are. Okay, so now they're leaderless. Once Talithia heals, I'll send her back, or not Talithia, yeah, Talithia. Once Talithia heals, I'll send her back out. Alright, so now we're going to pull the same shit against that paladin and see if he decides to move up. So we are going to move the Vanguard a little bit further up, like right into that little gut of forest. I don't think forests can have guts, but here we are. And we'll see if that paladin moves. And let's see what the paladin's got, too. Oof. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Yep, here they come. Alright, so that... We need a strong frontline unit to deal with that one. If Aethel was here, or if Cam was healthy, they would probably be my top picks. So no matter who takes them on, this is going to get a little sticky for our people. And not in a good way. What do you say, VCAP? Hit their leader. That's not off to a good start. They are hitting very hard. Very, very hard. If I have to bail, I have to bail because I can't risk my people dying. Only advantage here is all 5 of my attackers can hit their leader. So if nothing else, we're going to wear them down nice and hard. I think that's all the attacks they get, though. Nice hit. Double fireball. Nice! Whoa! Whoa! I thought they were out of attacks. Oh, shit. That's okay. So the real problem with that unit is going to be the same thing we dealt with the last time we fought a unit with 2 paladins in the rear. We're going to have to deal with the fact that they're going to double heal. So we'll see how Tila does here. Because she can do some damage. She's not going to take much damage. She's going to win this fight because they only have 2 attackers. And there's no way they're going to be able to outdamage us. But the question is, how annoying is this going to be? And it already looks like it's going to be pretty goddamn annoying. So this one might need to be Slappy's baby. Because otherwise this fight's going to take forever. Yeah, we won the fight. We'll push him back. There's no reason to pursue. I'll have Slappy go after that unit, and we'll let the weakest units of the Vanguard handle mop-up duty. So that's the plan. We're going to get everyone over here nice and healed up. We'll strike out, sally forth, take out the units that are weak, and then we will hit the boss. So a 1-second screen wipe for you, probably a good half hour or so for me. Probably not literally a half hour, but It's gonna feel like a half hour. Anyway, time skip, future Pyro. Thanks, buddy. They're almost cute when they're sleeping. But now they're up, so we have to beat the shit out of them. Die, Cockatrices! As Slappy was chasing down the Paladin unit, another unit was issued from the castle, so I just halted Slappy where he was, and we'll let Slappy deal with this. Whoa, yeah, okay, maybe that was the right choice anyway. Of course, they dumbly put their leader in the front row, so that's not going to work out well. Yeah, well, that's that. All right, then. So, this should be nice and quick for Slappy here, and then we will finish cleaning everybody up. The Cockatrice unit defeated Komoko during the chase down, and unfortunately it knocked Cam right into the leader unit. So, this is happening earlier than I planned.
Fluffy Pillow, tell me why you're here. Are you trying to gain support from the Eastern Orthodox Church? Let me give you a piece of advice, Jumbo. You won't walk away from here in one piece, you're large on this issue.
What? Alright, whatever. Oh, shit. Turn on battle animations. Oddly enough, they're giving us their back, so this shouldn't be too hard of a battle. I mean, I don't think we're going to win. I'll use the Elemental Hydra and see if that'll help. And I'll bail before any of my people die, or my golems. Oh, nice blocking, guys. We actually... Yeah, we didn't do too bad. Wore down the leader to about, say, 60, 55 maybe % of his health, so didn't do too bad. All right, well, we're going to still have Cam try to hunt down this Cockatrice unit because everybody needs experience points, so we're going to try very hard. Why are you taking such a stupid angle, Cam, just because there was a road there? Ah, that's annoying. All right, so... yeah, this is happening. We'll check back in next time we fight the boss. The Vanguard is positioned behind the boss. They're all rested and ready to go, so we're going to go through the order. Jamstaro will be first, and hopefully he's smart enough to try to attack the boss from the rear. It seems that the boss is not turning around, and I kept Slappy there just in case to run distraction, but apparently it didn't matter. So here we go. Ah, god damn it. I always forget to turn the battle animations back on. So I don't think we're going to do particularly well in any of these fights. Triple Fireball! Never mind, Jam's Ladies of the Night seem to be doing fine as long as none of them get killed in the process. Oh boy. Oh boy. Damn it! If I allow them to finish this fight, it risks that sorceress who just went down will stay dead after the battle. Decisions. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk that she's gonna come back up to us after the battle is over. So we'll send in the Pedro to finish this off. Or not. There we go, the ninja finished it off. So hopefully that sorceress who went down will be back among us after the fight is over with. She'll still have to be resurrected, but I just don't want her to turn into a zombie. You think the Eastern Orthodox Church is going to help you? I guess you don't know yet. Both the Eastern region and its church are already under our control. It was a big mistake for us to have left the fluffy pillows along for this long. I should have taken care of you long ago. Herk! Alright, well... poor Jam. Jamstaro's unit has just been snake-bitten in this one. Here's hoping. Fingers are crossed. At worst, even if we lose that sorceress, it's not a huge deal. We'll have another one, just... you know, I don't like unnecessary losses, man, and that was pretty unnecessary. Fuck me! Right in the eye! I understand the Oradin has lost his station as the Archbishop of the Eastern Orthodox Church. As Gio said, it looks like the Eastern Orthodox Church is controlled by the Central Division. What? Why, Hugo? It's been said that he let a Berthrend sentinel be possessed by the devil, that he had contact with the denizens of the netherworld. That's impossible. How could Odiron was replaced by Karakar, formerly an officer of the Central Division. It is customary that an archbishop serves concurrently as a general, so that makes Karakar the current general of the Eastern Division. But Karakov is a nobleman from the Central region. These people and the followers of Birth are against it. There's a rumor that Odiron is dealing with the Netherworld. It's highly unreliable. I presume it's just a plot to seize control of the Eastern Orthodox Church. You think it's the Central Division? Most likely. But why now? They could have done it before, right? The reason must be to stop the expansion of the Revolutionary Army. Of course, it doesn't seem to be as simple as that. Whatever the case may be, we don't have much time. We must reach the Eastern Orthodox Church as quickly as possible. And get their names correct. Hold on, there are 2 routes to the Eastern Orthodox Church. I think it's better for you to know what to expect. Are you ready? The first route is through the Tremos Mountains, avoiding the Central and Eastern Divisions. There are no reports of enemy activity, but we have no idea what to expect in the area. You're not guaranteed a safe trip. The other is to head north through Capitrium. I'm sure that the enemy will be laying in wait for us. Besides, there is Castle Yundel to worry about. Also, this may distract us from our plans, but it was reported that an outcast Burthen Sentinel is heading to the Vert Plateau. The Burthen Sentinels were established to honor the achievements of the Knights of Donica. They're better known to be devout warriors. I can't believe they would consort with the devils, but if it is true, they will be most formidable indeed. Well, now we have 3 choices, as you can see there. So I'm going to consult the FAQ because I know which direction I'm going to head, I just don't remember which direction that is. But I looked ahead, I see what's on the plate, and I know which way we want to go, especially because of a particular reward we're going to get out of it. That was stupid. So I'm going to deal with these units and train Slappy, see if I can get the 6th and final elemental Pedro, try to train everybody else with the remaining money, and go from there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode. Almost said next week. It's been a rough 24 hours.